Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train with you here for another episode of Project Hospital. Hope everyone's had a great weekend, and glad you are with us. Let me do something here real quick. Volume music. Let's switch that down. Take that down just a little bit there. Make sure that's not overriding me there. Hope everyone's having a great weekend, or you've had a great weekend. So we're back at the Beverly Crusher Medical Center, episode 4. And let's see, are now to the point where we've got the A wing complete, A1 with our ER clinic. We have the B wing complete for now. With labs here and radiology over here. Now, I've had a thought on this because radiology is a little cramped for the space. Labs is okay for now, but we'll need to get bigger. And we do have the ability to add positions here in the hematology lab, which is your blood work lab. And then the histology lab. Did I make room in the histology lab for more positions? Is that what it is? I thought it was microbiology. We can do some work in microbiology to add at least one more seat. But what I'm thinking is the better idea would be to... hey, Michael, welcome aboard. How are you today? You beat me to it. I'm kind of out of sorts here a little bit. I haven't been streaming a whole lot lately. I'll tell you more about that here in a minute. What's going on? And then C wing is general surgery. And then the D wing on the first floor is orthopedics. Okay, so we've got the orthopedic clinic set up, general surgery clinic set up. We've got the full suite of radiological services available, and we've got full suite of laboratory services, right? Plus then we've got our gift shop, pharmacy. Gift shop's not manned right now. Pharmacy, cafeteria, and study facilities for our staff to level them up. I'm doing pretty good, buddy. I appreciate you asking. Thanks. So here's my thought. We know, so second floor, and I did some construction. I went ahead and we've built this up to basically 4 floors. Okay. And so everything matches up where it's supposed to be. It's all the same, and it just has to be filled in. So we have a shell of a building up to 4 stories. Okay. Now, on on level 2. So we have the A wing, B wing, the C wing, and the D wing, and then E, which is the main corridor section. A2 is going to be the ENT clinic and services, ear, nose, and throat. Okay, with that big long name, otorhinolaryngology, I think is what it is. Let's see if I got that right. Otorhinolaryngology. Yes, I did. Hooray! Okay, so that's going to be here on A2. B2 is going to be internal medicine. Okay. C2, as designed along the whole time, is going to be surgery. These are going to be the surgical suites. Okay. So the operating rooms are going to be here. That puts them centrally located. We will have some corridors connecting in and making this easier. And then, of course, your emergency room is going to be on the first floor over here. And then ICU is going to be on second floor above it. So that means it's up the elevator and straight shot, and then out of the surgery back to ICU or observation. Okay. All right. So, and then D2 is going to be urology. Okay. And nephrology. That's us down here. Urology, nephrology, and otorhinolaryngology are both mods I downloaded. Okay. So, so that's level 2. Now, level 3, A wing. So A3 will be neurology. B3 will be infectious disease. Okay. C3 will be cardiology. And then D3 will be the trauma center. Okay. I think I could change that, I suppose. I might want to swap infectious disease, traumatology. I don't know. We'll see. So that's the first 3 levels. Now, where it gets a little interesting is what we do in the E section, which is, again, the main corridor. We don't need a repeat of cafeterias. I mean, we could do a small one, I guess. We don't need a gift shop. We'll need restrooms. We won't need the administrative office. We won't need another classroom, I don't think. We may do one. I don't know. We're going to have a ton of space to fill. My thought is, though, because we're kind of cramped in radiology here, we may move labs. So it'd be microbiology, the histology, microbiology, and hematology labs and their waiting room may come here to B, but I'm thinking maybe not. They may go to C along here. Okay? Because I'll have easy access with the elevators. But the reasoning is, with all the surgery being here on C2, I'm thinking we're going to put all of our on-call doctors and on-call nurses across here. So they're in close proximity, so it shortens the distance they have to travel to get to the OR and get their work done, and then boom. Maybe that'll increase the turnaround times as far as operations go. You see what I'm saying? So I want them kind of centrally located because they really don't do anything in the clinic space, the clinical space. There's usually an assigned doctor to a given examination room. There's the on-call doctors, and then there's the staff doctors. So what is the differentiation here? Yeah, there's your clinic doctors and your on-call doctors. Okay. So that's the idea there. All right, is that making sense to everybody? Does that sound like a plan? And then on 4, I'm planning on putting the HDU rooms. Okay. The high what's the high unit rooms? Yeah. High dependency units. I knew it's been a few days, guys. I'm telling you. The high dependency units will probably go here on 4. Okay. And, we may include some more services along the way here. A little bit of redundancy for the staff, especially, like common rooms, things of that nature. And then when we get up to 5, well, this is 4 here. When we get up to 5, which we still have to build, that's where the standard rooms will be. All right. So if you've had your surgery stuff done, you're healing, and you just have to be in the hospital for a day or so. We've talked about there's 5 different types of beds in the hospital, with one being just a general ward room, general ward bed, okay, which is you are the least likely to die and need the least amount of support. And then 5 is your intensive care unit. So you have general ward is 1, HDU is 2, observation I think is 3. Am I tripping here? I'm missing something. Oh yeah. ICU is 4, intensive care unit, and then 5 is the OR trauma room. Oh, okay. Well, cool. Then you're kind of on top of it. Good. So yeah. So your trauma rooms are in the ER itself. All right. So you go trauma room, then you drop down to either observation or ICU, which are 3 and 4. I think ICU is a higher priority than observation. But you want, staff nearby. And then you have HDUs where you want nurses nearby. And then you've got general wards. Okay. All right. So there's the plan. All right. And so the question is, do we want to do anything else down here right now? I don't think so. So our general surgery unit is working well, and our orthopedics unit is working well. So we kind of have two different ways we could go. We could go ahead and build the OR, or the ER, the emergency room, and the ICU, and then down this end is going to be pathology. And what I may do is split up that second floor of the annex over here, where half of it's ICU and half of it's observation. We'll see. We shall see. We may do more ICU up on 3 here as well. We'll see. ICU are for patients, basically. It's its own department, right? You see all the departments down here with emergency and radiology. Well, emergency, then the support, then ICU, general surgery, internal medicine, stuff like that. Anybody from these departments can go to ICU. Hi, Lee. How are you? My weekend was good, thanks. How was yours? Even better now that I found out that Denny Hamlin and Kyle Busch got disqualified for today's NASCAR race at Pocono, and Chase Elliott has been declared the winner. Hooray! So, how's the sound, guys? Is anything too loud, too soft? Everything sound okay? Like I said, I haven't streamed much. I don't know. Okay, so I've told you guys a little bit. I'm making some changes, like to my diet, adding exercise in, things like that. And so it's kind of changing my mindset towards things. I've been a little down about the streaming stuff because I haven't had much audience, and so we want to try. I want to try to do things better. I want to make things more entertaining for you guys. I want to put out high quality videos. So I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate your support and hope you learned something. And so we'll go from there. Okay, so let's look at ENT. We could do ENT here. So let me just take a quick look downstairs. How did we wall this off? So ENT. Let's click on this right here. Otorhinolaryngology. I got that word down pat. All right, we're going to management mode here, and what we want to do, actually, let me take that lie back. Let me start here with administrative, and we'll start with corridor action because we have the here it is. We have the elevators, which are kind of in their department, right? And then they have kind of this space all along here, which gets a little wonky when you're dealing around these columns. So if you put columns in the hallways, you kind of have to do what I'm just doing here, is kind of work around them a little bit. Like we could go all the way down. I'm not going to go all the way down because it's a pain if you have to delete something and back up to it. So we'll go to this section of columns, and then we'll go to the next section of columns. There we go. We can combine this later, okay? But for now, it's easiest to, if you have to delete something or change something, then you don't have to redo the entire stinking space, all right? So there's that. Now, we can add this over here like that. See what I'm saying? And then we can add this over here like this. Now, I might rethink this. We might just go with a 5-wide corridor up through here and add that extra tile in to whatever we put on either side of it. That is an option. But for now, we're going to make it look like this. It's going to be a little something like this. Hit it. All right. Okay. So I don't know if you guys have checked it out yet, but Chris Pratt has a new series on Prime called The Terminal List, and I'm through 2 episodes, and it is very interesting. So I should try to collaborate with another farming sim YouTuber. Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing. We started off friends. It was cool. It was all pretend. Yeah, since you've been on. The problem with collaborating is everybody has to have the exact same mods. So, and I mean, I guess that's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, let's get together and let's make sure we have the exact same mods. But it's just kind of a pain. Do you see what I'm saying? So, we'll see. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to add one tile there like that. All right, there's the hallway there. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's that. And then we'll go from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Because this little space over here, because we only need one elevator at this end of the hall, I think it's going to be like a cleaning closet for either upstairs or downstairs. One or the other. We'll figure it out. At a later time, but not right now. Okay, so now we have space over here to allocate. Like I said, we'll probably look at the on-call. See, this is all the general stuff for the clinic over here, right? Now, if we hit this, then you see hospitalization, where you need our on-call rooms and the nurses' stations, okay? And those are what I'm thinking are going to go along this portion of the hallway here. Now, if we put another elevator in over here, which the original design I had, that would help expedite people in case we need to stack our on-call rooms and nurses' stations. But these are the nurse stations for surgical nurses, okay? So when you're hiring your nursing staff, that's something you've got to look for in their qualifications. You don't want to be hiring a receptionist when you need a surgical nurse, okay? And the way you look at that, let me pop down here. Okay, let's look at this. Let's find us a nurse. Okay, here's a nurse right here. All right, so Michelle Kent, coming to kill me. She's 51% on receptionist. See, here's allowed roles. You can turn these on and off by clicking on them. And she's 30% for patient care. Well, we really don't need this because all she does is sit behind the desk all day. Now, that said, actually right now, I think that's pretty much all we have is receptionist nurses. Simply because we don't have an on-call nurses room. But patient care, you're going to want that to be higher. Okay? And then there will be like surgical nurse, because your various clinics, or not clinics, but your various deals here. See how your staff during the day says surgeons, anesthesiologists, nurses, 0 of 3, and see there's the care symbol, as opposed to receptionist type. They got to be qualified in patient care, right? Here's surgery nurses. You got to have 2 of them on staff during the day. You don't have to have any during the night. You just have to have someone who is qualified in patient care. Okay. So, and that's typical for basically all of the clinical services. Hospitalization for general surgery is the same thing. You need just 1 patient care nurse at night. During the day, what you'll have is you'll have 3 nurses that have patient care qualifications, but 2 of those 3 have to have surgical, because they go and perform surgeries. They do the pre-op on the patients, and then your 3 surgeons come in. Well, your anesthesiologist, your surgeon, your anesthesiologist, and then there's usually an additional doctor that comes in, right? So that's what you're looking for, right? Okay, so let's kick it back over to ENT, because that's what we're looking at, and then we're going to click on this, and we're going to No. Okay, we haven't done anything yet. Right, this is because this is all administrative. All right, so here's where our clinic's going to start. Now this gives us an outline to work our construction. So we got our walls here. We're going to do these type walls, and we can just go along like this, like this, like this, and like this. And we're going to stop behind the pillar. We're not filling the space in behind the pillar, because how would they get to it? Does that make sense? Okay. So do that, and we come to this angle, we do that. Now on this side, we'll go ahead and get those two tiles, get those tiles across there. We'll cover this and this, and then we'll cover here to here. Skip behind the pillar. Now, if you're going to do behind the pillar, just do, I mean, because you're going to want to anyway, is you just do the general wall space like that. Okay. So it's just a general plain wall that faces the pillar. Now, on this side of it, you can make it whatever you want, right? So, this gives us room for that. We could go ahead and do maybe some of this. And we'll try to get 2 departments in here tonight. How about them apples? All right, so now we're going to kick back over to the view here in the corridor. Do that, do that. Do this. And then do that. Cool. All right. Now, this is going to go into our ENT. What color do we want ENT to be? ENT is kind of a bluish color. It's kind of pinkish blue. So, I don't think we want to do purple. Oh yeah, let's do this color. Yeah. All right, let's see how this works out. Oh, we can't see it. Turn off the wall, or turn the walls on. So that does the dual stripes. I'm not too bajiggity with that. That just seems like too little. This is too much. This has I don't want the tile down the hallways here. Orange for theta. Theta. For otorhinolaryngology. I mean, we typically do something like this. Right? Because that looks pretty good. It's pretty classy. I mean, you could do a solid wall like that. Could do kind of a split like this. But that's a lot of color. I'd almost do that just as an accent wall. Right? Oh, this is the one we got to use. What am I doing? This is the one we use right here. Duh. Come on, train. See, you haven't been doing this stuff for a few days. All right, because this has the faux rail down the hallway. That that way stuff doesn't bash up the walls when you run stuff into it. Oh, nope, 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 nope. And you know what? I'll probably goof all this up here. So we just need a reception space theta for. Oh, for the air rescue. Oh, okay. We got a ways to go before we get. We don't even have ambulances yet. Michael's like, get the air ambulances in there. Oh yeah, we gotta have regular ambulances first. So let's get to that. All right. Now the question becomes: can we take something we've got elsewhere and copy it up and make our lives easier? Well, the answer is yes. So let's, for example, we could take this here, which gives us a reception and waiting area. And actually, I really like how this is laid out. So let's go here, and then we're going to click on Copy, Create a Prefab. Go to the corner here, and we're actually going to just copy this whole section. Then we're going to pop upstairs here, and pop, drop it in. Boom. Sweet. Now, the flooring's not the right direction. But that's okay. This is, all right, so there's a couple things we can do here. First off, let's get rid of the wall so we can see what we're doing. Second, let's orient the floor the correct direction, because I have the floors in the separate rooms perpendicular to the hallway flooring. Like the hallway flooring goes this way, right? And then for here, we're going to do like this. Maybe dark. Cool. All right, there, that looks nifty. All right, so now what we want to do is change up a little bit of Actually, I want to change the. I want to change the walls up. Yeah, I want to change the walls up. That's not a big deal. If you copy a space like I just did, then the walls are going to copy with it, which can help expedite because, I mean, we did have a pretty smooth setup here. Now, problem is the room itself, all right, you see how it's zoned? But it's zoned for ER. We don't want it zoned for ER. We need it zoned here. So we're going to do reception. Now, whole area, really? Whole area is zoned for reception? Okay, cool. All right. We need a door. And I think we're just going to do double glass doors. Boom. Chairs are okay. We have the check-in hoopajoop. We have, how many chairs do we have here? 8. We have 8 chairs. We could add a couple more. No, we don't want to. All right. If we need additional waiting space, we can set that up over here. Okay. Yeah, that works. Oh. Well, you know what? I'm glad I made you laugh. That's good stuff right there, bud. Okay. So, I don't think we need the food pyramid poster here. Let's take that down. And we're going to put up a different poster. Strep throat's a good one. Brainwaves, blah, blah, blah. Digestion, eye. It's ear, nose, and throat. Infections, info, liver, lungs. Lungs, yeah, it's not for lungs. Mosquito, skull, poster piles, excuse me, poster. I can read. Tennis elbow certainly doesn't go in this area. But ear, nose, and throat. Strep throat's a good one. Boom. That'll work right there. All right. So now, here's the trick. If you're doing this, okay, you know what? We're going to change the color on these. You guys remember how to change the color on these? Because I do. All right. We're going to go here to find where they are, okay, which we know is right here. Okay. Now, I'm going to click on what I want to change. And see how the color change comes up? And I think we're just going to make this brown. Oh, let's go black. Okay. And that's how you change it. So you click on it, click on the color you want, then put it back in place. Oops. Now, if I want to change the chairs, it's the same. When is the face cam coming? That's a great question. Hoping to get some donations to help support that effort. I've got no donations at this point. Everybody forgot my birthday and no donations. All right, so fancy chairs. Now, see how we have fancy chairs here? We can change these out too. So let's say we want to make those black. And that's all you do. Click on, click here. We can probably go closer. So we don't have to drag so far. And there's probably, I would think there's an easier way to do this. But this way you're not spending any additional money. You know, it's like, oh, I got to sell the blue chairs. Don't sell the blue chairs. Put them. Oh, that's the clock. Let's put it over there. And now I'm going to show you one more trick here. That, all right. So now. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. Now we could change the color of the wheelchair if we wanted. There's some goofy colors and make it a blue one. Okay, cool. All right, and if you want to change the cabinets, it's the same deal. Okay, so now all this is zoned as reception. Oops, so this is goofy. Hang on. Nope, 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 nope. Put that there. There, that's better. All right. And then hopefully it'll still be visible. Yeah, there we go. That's the 2 ways we should be seeing it. Super. Okay. Now, if oh, you know what? Let's change these chairs out. Office chairs. Let's make them lighter blue, I guess. It's too bad you have so few options on the chairs. But anyway, at least you have options. So, if we need to change this to waiting area, okay, here's what the thing is you've got to have a chair in reception. It requires it. It requires like a fancy chair, just an extra chair. We've got these chairs here. Now, people will go sit in those if you have them in the reception area. You don't want people to come sit in them. So, what you do is you zone this as waiting area. Let's show you. Waiting room. See, we don't have a waiting room. All right. This one chair right here, we're not going to zone into that. Now, the board on the wall, the info TV, has to be in the same zone as the kiosk queue thing. So we're just going to do this right here. Now see how that one tile is there? That's where that one chair is. And now that one chair qualifies as being in the reception zone. So we're all set. See, we have no issues here. If you zone this all as waiting area, waiting room, like that. Now watch. If I click on this, see, it's wanting a chair. All right? So that's why you do that. Okay? That corrects that issue and takes it out of play. So we go back here. We say reception. We're going to drag that one tile over to that one stupid chair. But that way people don't come back in the nurse's space. Right? So that's how that works. All right? So keep that in mind. So now we've got our waiting space. Because if you notice, now we've got reception. We've got a waiting room. So that's all good. Now, that said, let's do this. Because this place is probably going to fill up pretty quick. We're going to save a 6x6 space for overflow waiting room. Over here. All right? So we're going to look at ornithology. Otorhinolaryngology office. ENT office. Okay? That's what we're going to look at. You hear every other word? Is that any better? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? The problem is there's like a 7-second delay. So let's look at this, the prefab for this section. So you have you don't want diagnostic, you don't want this, you want ENT and endoscopy, you don't need any of that. What we're looking for, okay, is ENT throat office, okay, 6x6. Oh, they did the math wrong on these. These are not 6x6, they're 8x6. So they're ridiculously big and they do not need to be this big. So I think we're just going to build it ourselves. Okay. But what we can do here is zone this for waiting room. Excuse me. And then I think we'll be good. In fact, we may be good if we just zone this like 6x4. Let's do that actually. 6x6. Boom. All right. So there's our overflow waiting room. Does that sound better? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I'm not seeing any responses, so that's... Okay. I sound like I can hear myself. All right. So here's one of the offices. Let's do a second one here. Let's do a third one, say here, like that. Okay. Oh, okay. I got you. Okay, so we'll set up like 3 offices. Now, the other things we need is we want a common room. We want a restroom in the unit. Okay. We're going to need a cleaning closet, which we know how this works, right? So we do 2 or 3. We're going to do 2x4 for the cleaning closet. And then we're going to do restroom, which is going to take up the other part of that space. Okay. And then we'll do a common room, which if we go down here, we've already got some common rooms, which I think are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 6. and we'll be able to just copy that design up. That's going to be the easiest way to do that, guys. If you just find a design you have and that's good enough, boom, copy that sucker and, rezone it for the, the unit you're working with, the department, and go from there. All right, so this should be most of what we need, but there's a couple other things. We're going to need a lab, and that's got to be 5 by 5. We're going to make sure that's at least 6 by 6. So there's the ENT lab. Okay. And then, is there a reason? I wonder if I want to put that closer to the front. You know what? There may be a point to that. Let's look at putting that here. And then we'll make this 6 by 6 here. And then the Ent Endoscopy Unit. It's 5 by 4. We'll go 6 by 6. And we may need a second one of those, so we'll kind of plan that here. What else do we need? Diagnostic unit, on-call rooms, and sonography unit, audiogram unit, sleep lab. Yeah, this may become something separate. Oh, you know what? I apologize, buddy. Let me do that. Let me see. Hey, go ahead and put a link to your page here, bud. So, yeah, Michael's got his own little page here, and we help support the folks on our. If you're supporting me, I'll help support you. We help me help you, Jerry McGuire. That's the way it works. Michael, when do you start school back up, bud? I know it's still July, but I know it's coming up pretty soon. I think administrative types go back to work tomorrow here in Texas. At least I have a friend that does. What do I need here? I need a sonography unit. And then we need a sleep lab. And then we need an audiogram unit. And then we'll save the last, this doesn't have to be big. And then we'll save this space here because I figured another 6 by 6. Yeah, we got room there for flex space, whatever we want to set up here. The problem is, if we do this stuff, it's really stupid. We've got to have all this crap, all right? So for now, I mean, we're going to plan it, but we're not going to build it. Because then we got to hire all the doctors and all the blah, 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 blah stuff, right? September, wow, nice. That's cool. You know what? That was the way school was back in the day when I went to school. We did not go back to school until after Labor Day. We went to school from Labor Day to Memorial Day. It was pretty sweet. So why does it feel so warm in here? Hang on a second. Let me go check my my AC setup here. I'm pretty sure it's okay. Maybe it's just me. No, 76. All right, bumped it down a little bit more. Okay, so let's let me get my earbuds back in here. All right, cool. There we go. All right, so let's get this set up here. So this is not going to be accessible for now, and that's fine. Lab space. We need to set up a lab here. So let's do this. Let's do the tile. We'll put that along the wall here and here to here, and then we'll do it along here. And then we go over here, and we'll do it along here to here and to here. Now, that was kind of dumb thinking about it because we could have gone to the prefabs. All right, so we need there's endoscopy. We don't need that. We don't need the diagnostic. We need the lab. 6 by 4, which is not 6 by 4. It's 6 by, no, it's 5 by 5, which is weird. Okay. So we can work with this, actually. All right, so here's what we're going to do. There's only one position in here. And for now, that's all we're going to need. So we're just going to take some walls out. Like this. And like this. And then we're going to go ahead and fix our color stuff here. That, and fix that. Boom. Boom. Thank you. We fix our flooring. We put down the funky checkerboard. Boop, 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 just like that. Cool. Now this side, back to the walls, back to this piece. Nope. Do that. And then we should be good to go. We are. Cool. All right. So now the way this is set up, we actually have room to add additional people in here without any fuss. It's pretty straightforward. We could put another desk or two along this wall here, and they've got room here for their chairs, and that should being the operative word, make it okay. Nope. Yeah. Now, we can't put the desk there, but we can put the desk here. And then we just put the door, restricted area door. And we'll just put that right there. Sure. Now, I'm not too keen on this plant being here. Let's just put it over here. And then we're going to put in our usual disinfectant station. Nope, you're rotating the whole bloody room, dude. Rotate, rotate. And this. And then we'll put in a, where is it? It's right there. Evacuation plan poster. Put that right there. This should be everything that's needed for the, so until we need additional people, we can just leave this like it is. Okay? It's good to go. It's got exactly what it needs. And, you know, autoclaves and centrifuges and fume hoods and sample refrigerators and all that shizzle. All right, so we're good. Now, the doctor's offices, I think, is the diagnostic unit. Oh, these are the ones that are based in the on-call room. Oh, no. So these are the ear, nose, and throat offices. Okay. So here's a 6x6, but it's not 6x6. It's 6x8. So we don't want that. We're going to go with the 6x4, which, oh, look, it's actually 6x6. Okay. So there's a room that we're already set with. Let's take a look at it. It looks pretty reasonable. We could change the color of some stuff, but other than that, the room's ready to go. Boom. So we're going to change, actually we're not going to change that. We're going to change this. Switch around this way. We're going to change that light out to something from the 21st century as opposed to archaic old times. Goodbye. Now, if you look at the bed, now if I click on here, you see the bed needs something, right? So we put medical light. We're going to make it black. And we're going to put it over the bed. Boom, that's taken care of. Now we need a chartboard. Chartboard's easy. Now there, it says it's hidden. We got space over here. Whoops, nope, we didn't want to do that. Got my finger in the wrong place. Boom. There we go. We got a defibrillator in the office. That's all good. We can change the flooring real quick. Actually, I want the flooring to be this. I don't want it to be this stupid tile. Well, the tile is that way in the individual offices. Or in the lab space. Just shows that it's lab. All right, so again, we click on this. We got everything we need. ENT workstation. Is that what's sitting there? That's what's sitting there. That's that right there. Okay? So we could change the colors of stuff, but I don't think we're going to mess with that right at the moment. You know what? I take that lie back. We are going to mess with that right at the moment. Why is this here? That makes no sense. Clock probably could be over here because we should have some windows along this wall, but we'll deal with that later. And so there's one doctor's office. And then just for sake of ease, let's just go down here and copy it. Now, here's where it's going to get tricky, all right? Because this is going to be right. Oh, actually, this is going to work. Let me take that lie back. Beautiful. Look at that. Worked just right. The only thing I don't see that we need. So there's a hand washing. There's a cabinet there to wash your hands. But there's nowhere to... Oh, you know what? Here, let's do this. We can put the disinfectant stations, which are under here, right here. Boom. Boom. Easy peasy. All right, so there's somewhere that they can dry their hands. All right. So there's two doctor's offices. Why don't we go ahead and make a third? Sure. Again, we're going to go to the prefabs. We're going to go down here, copy, create. Now, we're going to do the original office again because there's no column in it. And we don't have a column in this space. Boom. Done. And we're good to go. Now we have three doctor's offices. All right. So the other stuff that we'll do here is we'll switch the view back around to this side. We'll run this down the hallway like that. Then we'll run this down the hallway like that. And then, all right, this, run this down the hallway like that and like that. We're going to copy. Uh-oh. Oh, I bollocksed it up, didn't I? I did not. What is wrong here? Something is weird. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I see what I did. I don't know if I meant to do that. You see what the issue? The problem is the math is off. This bathroom and closet are 5 tiles wide, whereas the ones up here are 4 tiles wide. That's what was throwing me off. I'm like, how come that column is not here in relation to this room? You see what I'm saying? It's actually in this this room right here. No worries, mate. Actually, hold on a second. We'll do this. We'll do this manually. All right, so let's... No. I don't want to move it. Stay there. Grab that. And then we'll grab that, beam up, plop that there, click on this, delete it, and then we'll just rotate this and put it there. Cool. And then we'll fix the flooring in one spot. There, just like that. Now the color's off. We can fix that pretty easily. Okay, so there's our common room. So the crew has a place to go chill. Now we got to fix this corner there. That takes care of that. Now we get the restrooms and the cleaning closet. You got to have those. If you don't know what you got to have, this is what you got to have. All right, and it says, oh, cleaning closet is not required, but we're gonna have a cleaning closet. All right, so back to construction. Walls, do the hippie shake here. come around front here. We got that wall taken care of. Now we're going to go back over this side, and we'll do the cleaning closet first. We need a bucket cart, which we can just put. Oh, no. Rotate, rotate. Yeah, no, we can put one there. We're only going to need like one, I think. And then we get a shelf. See, we put a shelf back in this corner. What I think we'll wind up doing is putting one shelf here and one shelf here. And if we need a second bucket cart, we can put the cart there and then that shelf there, right? So that seems to make sense to me. Boom. All right. Press the link above. I don't see a link there, dude. Share a link to your page. I'll have to approve it, but it's not in my queue to approve. So I will take care of it. Restricted area door, sure. Let's throw that there. Now, in here, we need walls first. Water closet walls, okay. We're going to put one here, one here, one here, like that. There's the walls. And then we do the doors. Let's make sure they match. And boom, boom, boom. And then we need a door accessing the room, which we want to open technically this way. Right? Now we will rotate back this way. Excuse me. There's those. Now we're going to put two sinks here and here. And then we're going to put a hand dryer, which is right here. We're going to put that above a trash can. Which is here. And then for giggles, I think we're going to put a now, you know what? We're going to put the disinfecting unit out here in the hallway, which is this deal. All right, we're going to put this here, and then we're going to kick over here, not there, here. Put this underneath it, right? And then we're going to put poster infections next to it. Boom. Sweet. All right, now, a couple more things. We want the Evac poster, which is this. Put that there. We'll put another one here. And then we'll flip over this way. We'll flip over this way. Oh, we can fix that hallway. Boom. Nope. Boom. Boom. There we go. Just like that. And the fire stuff. Fire alarm. Put that there. That there. And then we'll do the accidents poster. Cool. All right. I think we're in good shape. All right. We should be able to open... wait. I got one more room we got to do. We got to do the endoscopy unit. So let's go here and look for Ent Endoscopy 6x4. It says 6x6. It is not 6x6. Of course not. Why would it be? False advertising. It is 7x5. Well, let's go with the 6x4. And then we'll stretch it out a little bit. My gosh. That's small. Which, I mean, I guess maybe okay. Yeah, heck, if it only has to be that big, then that's how big we're going to make it. We'll stretch it out within the space. But I feel like there's some things we can do here to make this easier and make it mo better. It's on Discord. Okay. So guys, go on my Discord and join Michael's page. Help a brother out. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this equipment here, and then we're going to make the room at least one tile bigger. So we're going to take this out, take this out. Well, we'll work around that. We're going to put in our colors here and here and here. Okay. And here. We're going to go to 5 tiles, I think. Now, went too far. Let's switch the floor tile up to here like that. Oops, we need to keep the black one under here, like so. All right, and then we'll kick back over this way so we can kind of see what we're doing. Now, what we're going to do is just move stuff back. Like, I'm going to put this here. I don't like this. I don't see a point for this. You know what? I allocated 6 tiles for this. Maybe we should just go the full 6. But what I'm kind of looking at is maybe we just rotate this. Plants in the way. That would be accessible there, but I don't want... Let's get all this crap out of the way so we can see what we're doing. Okay, now, it's good here. Oh, I don't have it. What a doofus. Hang on. Okay, there. Now, so now we're good to go. Okay. So now we can put this here. We can put this here. Well, no. This should be rotate here. This should be here, right? Now this thing, all right, we'll put here, and then we'll actually put, that's the default color. That's located right here. There. All right, cool. Now, we're going to flip the desk like this. What the heck is this? Does this have to be in the room? Okay, there's that. I feel like we got one too many plants in here. Well, that says that would work there. I don't know why you would do that, so we're not going to do that. We're going to put this there instead. What I want to do is, there's no sink, right? So we need to put a sink in here. So we're going to put just a cabinet. Where's the cabinet? It's up here under C for cabinet. I keep hitting I have my finger over the wrong button. Now we can put a kitchen sink in that space. Like that. Now, next to that, we're going to put our plastic hamper. And then we're going to put our disinfectant dispenser. There. Now, that's better. Now what we need is a chair for the patient to sit in. We're going to do a fancy chair. And we're going to do black. And we'll do a couple... No, not that. There. Cool. All right. I think that looks a little better. Now, is there anything we're missing? Yeah, we're missing a clock. There's a little clock on the wall today. Let's put it up there. And then Maybe a... Let's click on the floor, see if there's anything we need. I don't see anything that we need. So... There's something I want. I'm just not seeing it at the moment. Chartboard. Boom. Cool. All right, so there's that. And so that should give us everything we need now. We just need to put a wall in. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, let's back up the other way because we got one more thing I see here we need to fix, and that's this over here. So there's that. Okay, cool. All right. And, all right, our clinic should have everything we need. Boom, 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 boom. Did it say it's not accessible? Yeah. It is accessible. How would it not be accessible? We got elevators coming up here. Huh. Weird. Okay. So let's back up over here. Let's get some work done here in the hallway real quick. We're going to put light tile, kind of like we've done, like that, and then do the dark tile like this. And then we're going to do this, and then do this, and then do this, and then do this, and then do this. All right, cool. Hallway looks pretty much good to go. Oh, wait, duh. Cool. Now the hallway looks good to go. And yeah, that's still isolated, which is fine. Go ahead and decorate that in that way. Okay, our ENT clinic. Oh, we don't have flooring in the bathroom and the closet. Why is it saying it's not accessible? That still baffles me. See, all this stuff's missing staff. Now, as far as this goes, we're going to hire a doctor. Right? So let's see what we got here. Jamie Dibley, 58% on otorhinolaryngology, 34% for Ricardo. Carol's 87%, and Miles is not so good. Now, let's go ahead and unlock their hidden stuff because, yeah. Okay, Carol is typically late to work. And she's germaphobe, which is not a big deal. Now, this guy makes a good boss, but he's not as experienced as we need in here. So, Miles is a good boss, but not experienced either. This guy we don't want because he's a boozer. So, he's a loser. This guy we could do as a secondary. It just bugs me. Now, head and neck surgery. She's also surgery capable, which is not bad. Not, yeah, I think we're going to sign her up and we're going to make her the department head. So that gets her in play. Let's get one more doctor in play, which I think is going to be Ricardo. And wait, we got another. Yeah, she's a night owl. So Ricardo, we're going to bring him into play. Now over here, we need to actually zone this out correctly. So let's just add this space in like that. That's done. Hooray. Not accessible. I do not understand. Why would it not be accessible? Huh. All right. Then we need a receptionist type. All right. So now we're going to look for a nurse. See how there's patient care and there's receptionist. All right. So she's good at patient care, not a good receptionist. Better receptionist here. And I'm going to actually request some new candidates here. Okay, here we go. William McGuire, he just he's a germaphobe. That's not a big deal. We can actually train him out of that. And Miranda's got kids recently. She's not as good. Matt Thompson's good, but he's got the negative of a long commute and he's always depressed. All these people are depressed. We don't want that. So we're going to hire William into that spot. And that will take care of him, and that should take care of us and allow us to open the clinic. Oh, we could use a lab worker here. Let's get a lab worker. Who do we got here? Let's hit that. Ugh. Lisa Coleman was looking good until we saw this. So this is negative and negative. 2 positives, 2 negatives. Now, Deborah's studies, 61% of biochemistry. See, she's cross-trained in neurology already. Here we go. Jackie's looking real good. I mean, look here. 321, 138. 94%, 77%. She doesn't have a secondary. And she's a hard worker, and resistance levels are good. Boom. You're hired. Okay, so now we got to figure out what the story is back here. This vexes me. I am vexed. I wonder if I just simply have to move something. Not accessible. Why is this not? You know what? Let's try swapping out the door, maybe. Maybe the door is the issue. Whoa, that's weird. It's still saying not accessible. This was swapping spaces. So I'm kind of confused. I don't understand. Why is it saying it's not accessible? Oh, I see the problem. Here's the problem right here. Boom. That fixes it. Okay, we're good. Now, we just got to get 3x2 and then add this one. Now we're good. Now it's saying not accessible because I think we took the door out. Yeah, okay, so now we're good. There's the problem. If you have a column, the column will screw it all up. All right, so the column cannot be zoned in with the space. And that's what it was. It divided the space up, and that's what was blowing it up. All right, now we're good. Hooray. So now we can open the clinic. We can start looking at some windows here, I think, while people are coming and going. I just want to make sure we're not putting them right behind a column. Cool. That looks pretty good. All right. That should work for now. And then we can switch this view there. Now we can see doors. And we should have patients coming up here before too long. Get specialty referrals, specialist referrals. And that will get us up and going. You're going to need to copy your link and post it in chat, dude. Sorry. That's just... Oh, now this is dumb. Why are these people back here? Why are you back here, dude? Get out of my AO. See, I don't know. This is a bug in the game. These people should not be coming back in the receptionist area. And maybe that's because I've got the receptionist area zoned. Nope. It's not zoned in correctly. It's zoned correctly. People should not be coming back there. But it is a green zone, so... Alright. So there's people. Let's take a look upstairs. Do we have anybody so far? Yep. Hooray. We got a patient. Yay. Alright. Let's check see what this dude's story is. Oh my gosh. He's got like everything. He's got sinusitis. And doc's going to give him a whole bunch of treatments. And he will be good to go. Now, what's the story over here? Hang on. Oh! We need a tech. USG 35, 40%. Got a road trip, 34%, 19 or 10%. All right, let's see what we got here. Slow learner. Resistance level's better. She's cheaper than him. 34. Germaphobe, long drive. I think we're going to go with you. All right, cool. Now we got the full setup. I can't access my Discord right now. I don't have it up on my computer. You're asking me to do a bunch of stuff while I'm trying to do a video, dude. So I appreciate it, and I'm trying to help you out, but you got to help me out too. I'm here to do a video, not, you know, promote everybody else's channels. I'm trying to create a situation where people can. So, folks, if you want to go join the Discord and go look, Michael would like you to join his YouTube. But if you can post a link, I'll approve it. But right now, I'm trying to play the game and talk and do a whole bunch of stuff that, you know, you'll figure it out when you get to, you know, doing YouTubes and stuff. You'll see you're busy and you can't be, you know, trying to facilitate everything everybody else wants you to do. It just gets a little tricky. All right, Dr. McCoy, he's at home. So, all right. So that takes care of our clinic. Now, tomorrow, I imagine, because we're rolling in the afternoon, we will get more people in coming up to that clinic. And usually it has to happen like at midnight. It'll start generating the patients and what they have as issues. Plus, in this case, most of these patients, or some of these patients, are going to be referrals from other locations. Oops, she just walked out, dude. Sorry. And she just went to have a Coke and a smile. Or he did. Take a number. Where did our receptionist go? Let's went to have lunch. Sure enough, our dude's having lunch. All right, now he's heading back. I guess that's where we need a second receptionist, but I don't want to pay for one. Not right now. Although that would allow us to tag team them out. No, it's okay, bud. Listen, you just got to understand. You're young. You'll learn, okay? No worries. All right, see, now he's getting seen. All right, so let's see what this guy's story is here. Earwax removal appointment. All right, very good. Object removal. So he can do that in the doctor's office. Boom, done, and he's happy. And if you go online, you'll see some nasty videos of earwax removal stuff. Some dude, they're cleaning out the guy's ear, and I don't know how this happened, but apparently a bug had gotten in his ear and actually grown and matured, and I mean literally stuff built up on the outside of this dead bug. It was disgusting. They're just digging stuff out, and then all of a sudden we pull this bug out of his ear. Oh, it was gross. It's like one of those things you can't look away from. It's so gross you don't want to watch it, but then you got to watch it. Oh, you know what? We didn't hire a janitor up here. All right, let's see what we got. Nancy. Oh, she's got gift shop vendor skills. So does Piers. Let's go here. All right, so she is a hard worker and germaphobe. That's easy. But she's fast. She's expensive, too. This guy's cheap. Very cheap. He'll move fast, though. And he's got a long commute. I don't know if that's going to matter a whole lot here. Oh, look at this guy. He's a fast learner, and he's a student. Not that that matters, because he's a janitor, so who cares? But we'll take him. All right, cool. So look, he's going to go get a book and study. I want to see if his stuff goes up. Oh, we had a technologist go up level. That's good. Actually, I think that was at the beginning of the video. Well, none of his stuff went up there. Where's he going? He's going home. Dude, seriously? Why are you going home? Is there nothing for you to clean? You're on the day shift. You're part of the department. I don't know. That's weird. It does that, though. He'll either come back in a couple of hours or come back tomorrow. It won't matter. He'll show up tomorrow and we'll be good to go. All right. So, all right. ENT department is up and running. You know what? Let's fast forward here. Because we've taken care of most of our patients for the day. One went home. We got 27 30 insurance referrals. Looks like we got a couple more have just come in. They'll get serviced. Oh, bloody heck. All right. Everybody's about bailing here. Day shift is out. Hopefully nobody's up in the deal up here. All right, good. $27 taken care of. Let's just check here real quick. Where did people go? They're going for... Yeah, people going for labs. All right, these guys' lab stuff done. Where's your issue? Where are you going? He's going to the toilet. John Foster. Jane Foster's father. Oh, he's got the flu. So go in there and sit and cough all over the lady. That's great. He turned in his stuff. Now he's going to get it back. He'll be good to go. Oh, gosh. This guy's bleeding. What is your story? Oh, my gosh. He's got a nosebleed. Dude, put an ice wrap on that deal. Bleeding all over my floor. Oh, he's bleeding all over the place. Ugh. Seriously. Wipe it on your sleeve. Oh my gosh. This is going to drive my rating down. Hang on. Where do we have a janitor on duty right now? Oh man, he has bled all the heck all over the place. All right. Let's just get one of the administrative level janitors. Yeah, we don't have one at night. Let's get someone in here. Oh, she's night owl. Not terribly quick or anything fancy. She's D. Don't want this guy. He's a drunk. This guy would work. Yeah, there you go. All right, David. Get busy. Yeah, could you clean up all the blood in the hallway, please? Because dummy over here has a nosebleed. Can't stuff some tissue in it. Now, he's going to clean his own area first, which admin's the main hallway. And then he'll come along the way to get over here. But, jeez. Dude's making a mess. Come on, man. I'm going to punch you in the face, but your nose is already bleeding. So that wouldn't do us any good. All right, that floor out in the hallway looks good, David. Go Clean that. Would you say, man? Say, yo, hey. All right, now she's doing some testing on. Here he comes. Oh, he's bleeding more. Dummy. Don't bleed in the bathroom. He's a trail of tears and a trail of blood. Oh, man, you're... Doc, tell him stick something up his nose. There we go. Ice wrap. That should stop the bleeding. Huh. So he's got an exam in process. Oh, Dr. McCoy is taking care of him. Wait, is he coming back for another? Oh, he's coming back for more lab work. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he's going to get some water. The floor is still janky over here. Man, this is your fault, dude. Our tech's not in. Now our tech is in. All right, tech is in. Hey, yo, bleeder. At least he's not bleeding everywhere now. Problem is, David over here is cleaning the hallway and stuff. Oh, poop. Okay. So, hold on a second. Let's look at, this is radiology's lab, or radiology's, yeah. All right, radiology. Let's get someone in here. You're cheap. Yeah, you'll do. He'll help David out, too, when he's done here. But the key is to get all this crap cleaned up. All right, so now Home Vern has had his additional test. So now let's see if he goes back to Dr. McCoy. Yep, he's going to Dr. McCoy. Going to see Bones. Wait a minute, you left. Where are you going? Well, now he's going to get x-rays. Dr. McCoy is just... This guy's been here all night because of a nosebleed. Hey, Grant Fromm, welcome aboard. How are you? How's your weekend been? All right, so now we've x-rayed his head. CT is going to be next. All right, he's going back to Dr. McCoy. Now, we can track him. If we go on here and click on this, boom, it'll follow him. Oh, my gosh. Is he bleeding again? Or is this just hasn't been cleaned up yet? I guess it hasn't been cleaned up yet. Okay, now he's seeing Dr. Noble. Dr. Noble ought to have... That. Oh, she's narrowed it down. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. She sent him upstairs, and there's nobody up there. Oh, gosh. These guys are going to be waiting until the crew shows up at 7 o'clock. All right, you got an hour and a half. Just sit tight for a minute. Or two. I know they're going to be getting pissed off, but they'll be okay. There we go. Oh, now somebody else is bleeding up here. Oh, this doofus has... Really? Okay. So, where is she? She just got called. All right? Quit your complaining. Septoplasty. Oh, that's no good. So he needs surgery. Yeah, so we're going to send him elsewhere. Send away. Goodbye. Okay, that's fine. All right, so where's Fred? Let's go back. Click on Fred. Hello, Fred. Fred. All right. Have we determined what Fred's issue is here? Okay, he's doing a rhinoscopy. Where'd he go? He's waiting. Okay, he needs endoscopic cauterization. All right, so he's got to have, he's got a blood vessel that they've got to go in and cauterize, which means they use heat. And it's like, remember in Star Wars when Obi-Wan Kenobi slices off Anakin Skywalker's, oh, cool. Well, welcome aboard, Michael's brother. It's the brothers from. Remember when Anakin is fighting Obi-Wan and Obi-Wan says, I have the high ground. And Anakin says, I don't care. I'm going to come beat you because I hate you. Rah, 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 rah. And he jumps over there and then Obi-Wan, takes off like both his legs and his arm. Merely a flesh wound. And he doesn't bleed out. That's because the wound was cauterized. Okay? So they used heat to seal the wound up effectively with the lightsaber. Okay? So we're going to send him away. He spent all night here, and all these people are getting sent away. Sorry, but we'd have to do inpatient stuff, and that's the problem with doing the clinics. I'm not ready to do surgery because then if you do surgery, you got to have inpatient rooms, and then you got to have HDU rooms, and then you also have to have ICU rooms. Okay, so you got to be prepared for that. Oh, he's got it easy. Hey, here, take all this stuff and call us. Never. All right, cool. Now, what's this guy's story? Oh, he's got something we probably can't treat. Carbon dioxide laser surgery. Ooh, fancy. Neck dissection. Neck dissection. We're going to give him all that stuff, and then we're going to send him away because he needs to go away. Don't go away mad, just go away. But yeah, either way you slice it, he's got to have surgery. So yeah, the dissection means they'll have to put him under or local anesthetic and then go in and remove the like a tumor or something. Give him some ibuprofen because that's what the VA hospital would do. Give you ibuprofen and call me tomorrow. What's her story? Oh, she got reflux. Reflux is easy. Yeah, we should have diet modification too. So, boop, boop. Well, you know what he's got. Oh, high level discomfort. That's no fun. All right, she's out of here. See, she was a referral from another facility. But she's gonna make us some money. All right, so let's give you some this, give you some that. Let's check this guy. Uh-oh, this is not good. He's going to have surgery too. Well, look at that. $1,053. Cha-ching! Cochlear ear implant. Rest. Oh, maybe it'll be a rupture of the eardrum. That's easy to fix. Tympanoplasty. Hearing aids. Hopefully it'll be rupture of the eardrum. Where'd he go? Flush. Doom. Savior of the universe. Dun, 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 dun. This is a little before most of y'all's time. Flash Gordon. Terrible, terrible, horrible movie by today's standards. Oh. Oh. Eardrum rupture. Eardrum rupture. Now, tinnitus is kind of separate. I have tinnitus. That's where you have a continual, like, ringing in your ear. Examined. Oh, wait. What are we doing? Come on, Doc. Oh, it needs a cochlear implant. Darn it. Sorry, dude. Gotta go. Sorry. We should still get paid for everything we did for him. But you see, there's $1,000+ on the table there if we had treated him. But we can't treat him because it would just, I mean, I'd have to do so much to facilitate him. Right? Does that make sense? I mean, we're talking about we have to build the surgical suites. We have to put in the inpatient. We have to put in ICU. Basically, we have to put in ER, observation, ICU. We have to put in all 5 levels of bedding. So then regular ward and HDU. And we've got to have the on-call nurse station, or the nurses station, and on-call doctors, and the surgical suite. Oh, we'll do that next time. All right. So why don't we look at maybe wrapping it up here. I may build all that stuff offline so you guys don't, have to bother watching me do it. But yeah, I mean, overall, I think we're making money. I think we're doing okay. Here at the Beverly Crusher Medical Center. So yeah, I think this is a good place. Plus it's late and I need to get up in the morning so I can exercise, go walk, and work on my Monday, because yeah, it's 11:30 on a kind of school night for me. So let me hit this here, and hopefully that takes us over to this here. And it did. Hooray. Cool. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Project Hospital, the Beverly Crusher Medical Center. We are expanding facilities, and we'll continue to do so. We may, I don't know, next time we'll either add surgery. We'll probably add the ER. It's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to add all the clinics first, but then we're going to get a bunch of boneheads that come in with stuff that we can't, take care of. And that's the only disadvantage to doing that. I guess there's 2 different schools of thought, and that is you can build out the clinics and you can serve more patients that way, but then you have to turn more people or send more people away, which is probably not good for your rating. Otherwise, excuse me, you have to build the emergency. Really stupid thing. I don't care. You have to build the ER with observation, build the ICU, because if you have a patient go in for surgery and they crash coming out of surgery, HDU can't handle it. HDU sends them to ICU. Okay, so that's the key there. Yeah, we'll do that. Make sure you guys go on Discord, join us there. There's a link in the description below, and you'll find in Discord will be Michael's channel, and check that out. And I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and hope you'll give us a like, share with your friends, let them know about the channel, and help us hit 800 subscribers. We're close. We just can't get over that peak, and so help me help you get us to 800. Also, your donations are welcome and appreciated at paypal.me/atraingames. It's paypal.me/atraingames. My Discord link is in the description below, where you can go find Michael's page, link to him. And you guys are welcome to share your pages on Discord. People come to you, they do, they don't. I mean, I can't twist people's arms because I don't know where you guys are. I don't even know if you have arms. So, but we appreciate if you will like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. And we appreciate you being here. And I hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.